can see her. Just lying down, almost completely unperturbed by the vehicle, which is so unique for Leopard. And what a relief. We've had a seriously tough run with leopard viewing. There hasn't been one seen since I arrived here last week Wednesday until today, which is a fairly long period in this area, so we've all been longing to see this beautiful cat. For those of you who are newcomers to Safari Live, welcome on board. And just like those who joined for the first time yesterday, if you're a first-time viewer today, you've also signed in on a good afternoon. Yesterday we had the wild dog, and this afternoon at the leopard. And this specific leopard is a female that is 11 years old now, and her life has been monitored very closely. And that's one of the beauties of the Sabi Sands, because you do get to know leopards on a really in-depth basis, unlike most other places where leopards are very shy and elusive and you'll only get fleeting glimpses of them. Here in the Sabi Sands you get to follow them closely, and they let you into their lives provided you don't interfere with anything, and that's exactly what we do. And we become almost a neutral being in this environment where we're not seen as a food source and we're not seen as an enemy or competition in any way. And therefore we get allowed an insight into their lives, when they mate, how they raise their cubs, how successful they are. However, over the last few months she has been spending a lot of her time away from her older or her more regular territory, which encompasses this property that we're on. And we're not sure exactly why she has been moving off. There's no pressure from another female leopard in this area. We don't see any other tracks of a female. There's no indication that it's a female causing her to shift, which is interesting, but it could be, or could have something to do with the males in the area and dominant males, as well as the fact that she has just kicked two-year-old, just over 2 years old now, sons out from her family, as they do at about 18 months to 2 years, in order to be able to free up her time to raise the next litter. So possibly she's trying to get away from them because they've been stealing a lot of her food, which makes life difficult for her. Anyway, at the moment she's not providing much of a show for us, and you can barely even tell that there's a leopard just in front of us. So it might be worth crossing over to Mark, and at some stage this afternoon she will get up. If we knew when, we would have come at that time, but sadly we don't, so we have to sit here and wait, which is perfect. We're in a little shady spot, so we've got lucky that we can film from the shade, and we will just wait for her to wake up. And there's usually a few indicating signs: yawning, stretching, cleaning, before they do get active, and we'll try and show you that whole process. So it might be worth crossing over to Mark and seeing how his adventure's panning out, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later.